Okay, hello, wealthy family. Hello. Shit, sorry. Okay, here we go. Hello, wealthy family. All right, I am in the car. I've been traveling all day. I have not had time to even, have a moment to breathe. Welcome, my YouTube family. Welcome, everyone, because I will be hosting the replay. Trying to make sure my face is lit up. Okay. I tried to do this earlier and y'all couldn't see me, and I just came to my destination parked, but just wanted to share today's Mindset Monday with you all. Happy full moon in Gemini, lunar eclipse. I hope you're in a space where you can fully utilize that energy and see the beautiful phenomenon. 2020 has been a year of beautiful once in a lifetime shit, once in 4 lifetimes, because some of these things haven't happened in billions of years. So I hope you're taking advantage of it and not feeding into the bullshit agenda that they're trying to give you. So today's Mindset Monday, how to shift your paradigm. Now, if you don't know what a paradigm is, oh, my hood's coming off, I'm cold. If you don't know what a paradigm is, go look it up, okay? You should know these things. It's a storyline for simplified versions, but seriously, go look it up, all right? Now, your life, and if you've been watching me and following me for a while, you should know, your life is of your creation, okay? You create your life. And if you don't like the life that you have created, guess what? You can create another one. Now, as I always do, I always use myself for an example because my personal experience is the only experience I can talk on that I know is solid and no one is BSing me on it, okay? When I started studying Bob Proctor as a teenager, he would start talking about certain things, you know, paradigms and mind and subconscious mind and stuff. And I'm like, what the hell is this man talking about? And it was kind of over my head. And then as I grew and I started studying it again and listening to some of his works and his teachings, and then following up with other masters, I started realizing that the storyline, the way that we've been taught time works, right? We've been taught that time is like this, is linear, when in fact time is stacked. Time is continuous, okay? The time as we know it, right now, what time is it? It's 7:15, okay? We have that as a measurement. We have today's date, November the 30th, 2020. It's just a measurement, okay? Time is just a measurement. But time is not how we perceive it to be. So you have the ability to jump storylines. You have the ability to jump timelines and put yourself on a timeline that's more favorable for yourself, for your liking. That's what I mean by creating your own story. Okay? So how do you shift your story to something that's more favorable? 4 years ago, in 2016, we were living in a 900 square foot home. Well, 2015. We were living in a 900 square foot home. Not the best shape. Our financial situation, we were like an average family making maybe $50,000 a year with 5 children, myself and my husband. And I decided that we needed a change. I decided that my family needed a change. I decided that we are worthy of a change and I'm going to do what it is that I need to do. So I put my mind to it. I started saying, you know what? I'm going to start living the life that I want to live within the means that I have. Okay. So we started taking family pictures because to me, that's what I would do if I was living in a bigger house with more income coming in, okay? I started doing family dinners. I started saying, okay, we're going to dress the part. Okay, we're going to go ride around in these neighborhoods for places that we like. We're going to go shopping in certain stores that would have the things that I want to have. I started feeding my mind the images and experiencing the things that I wanted to experience if I was on a more optimum timeline. I did not allow my current circumstances to keep me stifled where it is that I would normally be pinned at. Okay? So in order to shift your story, you have to stop running the same story. Stop living in the same paradigm that you have been in your whole entire life. You have to let it go. Stop reaffirming the bullshit that you're broke, that you're not worthy, that you don't have nothing, that you'll never have nothing, that everything that goes wrong will always be wrong. You will continue to live that reality if you continue to put that energy out there. That is how you shift your paradigm. When I started doing these things to live a more congruent lifestyle to the ones that I wanted my family and I to live, within 6 months, I started seeing changes. My husband started getting more job opportunities. Our house, we got the opportunity to knock our house down and rebuild it up to our liking. How many other people have lived in the city that we've lived in and have never had that experience before? But because I changed it and said we are worthy of living in a bigger house that is beautiful. We're worthy of having our own space. We're worthy of having more income. I started affirming those things and living the experiences. I started meditating more. I started sun gazing. If everyone, I don't care what ethnicity you are, we are all connected, okay? Everyone has melanin. And melanin is the chemical that allows your skin to have color. So if you are African American, if you are Caribbean American, if you are just African, if you are Caucasian, if you are European, if you are Hispanic, it doesn't matter. You have more melanin. You have melanin, rather. You just may not have a lot of it, okay? Sun gazing activates your melanin, and your melanin allows you to use the information that you get from the sun as you sun gaze to process and break down things that will give you inspired information or inspired ideas, okay? So I started sun gazing. I started meditating and I started sun gazing, allowing my melanin to get the information from the sun in order for me to have a life that is inspired by divine thoughts and actions. But you can't have inspired thoughts and divine actions and start living on an optimum timeline if you're not treating your body and yourself like a freaking temple. If you're feeding yourself trash, if you're not meditating, if you're not feeding your spirit, if you're talking down to yourself, if you're not eating things that's going to keep you in high vibe, then guess what? You're going to stay in the same lower level stuck paradigm story that you have been in your whole entire life. So here are 3, maybe 4, maybe 5, I don't know. We'll see as I go. Concrete ways that you can shift your paradigm right fucking now, tonight, if you decide to. If you decide to be consistent, put your mind to it and get it done. Like I said, within 6 months, our house is knocked down and rebuilt. And if you know me personally, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I quit my job. I was like, screw this, because y'all energy in here is not helping me be conducive to the lifestyle that I want. And I haven't had a job since. Okay? So here's some tips on how to concrete shift your paradigm today that you can start putting into work, into action today. Okay? 1, change your diet. I'm not saying that you have to be a vegan. I'm not saying you have to be a vegetarian. I'm not saying be a straight up carnivore, but change your diet. Know that food is energy, and the energy that your food gives you is based off where your food comes from. If you're eating animals that are sad, that are mass processed, if you're eating foods that are genetically modified, if you're drinking water that's full of fluoride, your body is not going to be conducive to being able to experience higher living, okay? 2, start using nature's natural energy elements. Start grounding yourself. Start touching the ground, whether that's grass or sand, whatever it may be. Start touching it. Start letting your earth chakra get charged up by the fucking earth. That's why it's there. You don't know what your earth chakra is? Look it up. You have more than 7 chakras in your body, and the earth has chakras too. So start aligning yourself with it. Start using the sun's energy. The sun isn't just there to be hot and give you warmth. Start using the moon's energy. I know there's some lunatics out tonight, but if you can safely be outside tonight under this full moon, under the eclipse, by all means, bring in some of that energy. Allow the old things to fall away and start setting your intentions for new beginnings. 3, start feeding your inner soul the things that you so desire. If you want to live in a bigger house, start driving in neighborhoods with the type of houses that you want to live in. Start putting pictures of the type of home that you would love to live in around you. Start appreciating the home that you live in right now and affirming that it's just a stepping stone. It's just the beginning, and you can't wait till you have your nice, beautiful, refurbished home that's whatever XYZ. Good, Brandy. Be in your backyard. That's right, Pisces. Get it all. Okay? 4th, you want to make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people, places, or things that's going to feed your soul. If you're around a whole bunch of naysayers that tell you that, no, you can't do that, what you mean? What you mean you gonna shit the paradigm? They probably can't even spell the word paradigm. Okay? Start being around people that's going to encourage you. And if you don't have no people like that around you, get some new people. Cut them all off. Cut everybody the fuck off. Cut them off. And start getting people around you in your corner. Sorry, my phone is blowing. Everybody want to call me now. Start getting people in your corner. Start getting things in your corner that's going to help you. That's going to assist you. That's going to uplift you. If you don't have people that's encouraging you to go out and be your best self, be rid of them. If you're watching things on TV that's telling you don't listen to yourself, turn it off. If you're reading things that's not conducive and feeding your soul and enlightening and opening your mind, stop reading the stupidness and start feeding your soul. And 5th, bonus tip. Start going on YouTube before they start taking this stuff down and find you some meditations by Bob Proctor, by Sri Akarshana, by Infinite Waters, whoever. Those are some people I look at. And start doing some meditations. Start using meditations to implant new scenarios in your mind. Start feeding your subconscious things that it can go off of, that can help you benefit and build and grow yourself. Because now is the time to do that. The earth, the whole world right now is going through a paradigm shift. And they're trying to keep your ass trapped in this clusterfuck, which is why they're rolling out these vaccines oh so quickly that feeds off your RNA. Have you ever heard of an RNA vaccine before? If you follow vaccines, I happen to follow vaccines, and I've never heard of an RNA vaccine before. And they're rolling it out in record time. I don't care how much technology and the medical advancements they have that they've been practicing on for how long. There's no way that in a span of this amount of time you get a vaccine to cure a strain of this pneumonia, of this common cold, of this coronavirus. There's no fucking way. And bitch, you still can't cure diabetes, cancer, AIDS, whatever. Okay? I don't want to hear that. So start trusting in yourself, because they are shifting the energy in this world, because billionaires study astrology, so they know how to use the astrology that's out here, even though you, the layman, may not know. They know. And you need to combat that and start shifting your storyline. No more holding hands, no more playing footsies, no more wonder, no more fear. Let it go. We're done with that. It's not time to be afraid. Time is up. The time is up. The gig is up. It's time for you to start doing things that's going to help you. So start working on you. And if you're watching this and it's anywhere between Monday, November 30th and Wednesday, December the 2nd, you can still use the energy of the full moon to release the things off of you that is not helping you. If you feel yourself with displaying traits and having energies that don't serve you in your relationship with your partner, your family, your business, whatever, release that into the moon. Give it to the moon. Let it go. Release it. You have energies and feelings that bring you down to a lower state. It's time to release it. Let it go into the full moon and allow that greatness and allow that full moon energy to fill you up. Okay? All right, so let me go because I had 6 calls. I need to go call them back. But I love you all, wealthy family. You all go out and be great. Happy full moon to you. Thank you for rocking out with me. I have been like on the go, on the go, on the go, on the go. I like it though. I like it. All right, I love you all. Go out and be great. Peace.